welcome back, everybody. We got an Inca versus the Germans today, and this is going to be posed as a. I had a sneak peek at this, and this is going to be a native versus mercenary game. So, native FF versus mercenary FF. So the age-old question of which is better. I think that's not really an age-old question. It's kind of just one I've just made up now. But anyways, we're going to try and hype it up. Who has the better units, natives or mercenaries? Well, there's only one way to find out. Put them up one-on-one next to each other so they can have it out in the good old fisticuffs. So we've got AJ Bomber, Mr. Bombalicious, playing as Inca, going up against Vicorex? Cigarettes? I don't know how to say that word. We'll call him the German player, the German. But both these guys, decent elo, absolute mid-elo bosses. Haven't seen this in a high elo, I don't think. Like the native FF versus mercenary FFs. Honestly, really, really interesting. I do know that Inca can. If Inca have this card, he's got it in his deck. Nice. If Aymara support is sent this game against mercenaries, that's going to be a big decider, I think, because I believe that these guys counter mercenaries, but only very slightly. I might be wrong, actually. This gives him a bonus versus heroes. Okay, maybe I was thinking it was against mercenaries. Let's see. I'm sure they have a way of countering. Yes, there it is. Okay, so they have a 5 times multi versus mercenaries. So although it's only 6-hand attack, times 5 is 30 damage, which is not bad at all. But you get this card in here, it allows you to make more of them. And it adds 9 to all actions damage. So, you're now starting to look at an insane amount of damage. What they got? 9 plus 6. That's 15. Now 15 times 5 is 75. So, and I think they get more attack as the ages go on. So that if he gets Aymara support, that would actually be a really big brain versus mercenaries. I don't know what mercenaries are being made this game though. I don't even know what natives he sends. So, but I do know it's native versus mercenaries. So let's buckle up and enjoy the ride. So 15 Vil age up here, and you can see it looks like an FF deck. Interesting that he does have Sapper Inca, actually. That's interesting. Now, this is really good for natives, because look at this. It enables native hit point aura action, so it buffs your natives. I might have to start using that. I often go for 5 villagers, but imagine going for 700 gold into Sapper Inca. There could be something to that. There could be something to that. Okay, we're picking up a 90. No one's picked up the big Revnak's mum treasures. And you know me, on this map, I love getting these hippo treasures with the priestesses. It's just like my favorite thing. Is he aging out? What's he aging out with? The wise woman. Yep, so he's getting the free priestesses. Hopefully, he hasn't gone for a TP though, so that's not what you usually do with the FF. You usually do go for the TP, but this will help him age. This will help him age. And he'll still get a lot of XP from the Wise Woman age up. So, yeah, we will see what he decides to do. Hopefully, he goes over here and converts these hippos. Let's have a look at Mr. T-Rex. Mercenarios, yep, like I said, it was posted as natives versus mercenaries. So, that makes sense. And look at that. That is pure mercenary play right there. Look, he's got improved mercenaries and mercenary camps, which you don't often see. So, that is cool. I love it. Even got the Witch Doctor. Witch Hammer. Has a lot like Silversmith. This is a proper packed out mercenary deck. I absolutely love it. So Wise Woman Agent comes in. But he's going to just put them straight on the community plaza. Okay. I don't know if Bombalicious knows this. I've obviously made some videos recently of me doing this. Like, getting 190 XP and converting 3 hippos, like, that's going to take 3 priestesses quite a while to gather 190 XP. It's like 2 XP per second. So, you do the math on how much that takes to get 190 XP. A long time. Not a long time, but, it's going to be over a minute. So, Wasting the ability there to convert those hippos. And who doesn't like to control hippos? I don't know why, but like one of my favorite things is just to convert like treasure guardians. I love big treasure guardians. Hippos, bears, black bears, brown bears, polar bears. No racism here. I'll convert all of them. It's just so fun to me to convert them. So we've got 3 settler wagons into 700 wood. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. Going for the TP line. Stagecoach already in. Still chasing that Chasky. Okay. So going for greedy. Has he got he's got no military building, so I guess he's just going to naked FF with like the greed. The TP greed. Whilst we take a look at Bombalicious, that guy is slowly but surely going to go down. What's the speed difference? So 6.5 to 6.75. So only just catching. He could probably run in the trees there and try and... These guys have bigger hitboxes, so might be able to dodge the Hussars. Yep, okay, nice. Does bring the priestesses forward to get the conversion. But those guys are going to run away and get away from that. Slip away. So you can see 700 coin into 5 vills for AJ Bomber. Does age up with an Imperial Unity comes in. Like I said, that makes sense. Look at those sexy girls just walking forward. Look how intimidating that is. Waving a dildo in your face. Swaying those hips and waving a dildo in your face. You guys know how much I love this unit. I think it's so intimidating to us because we're all virgins. Okay, what's going on? They're not the easiest things to micro because, you know, you have to have a hotkey really for the conversion. And so it's a lot of finicky micro. You can see there, like, I go straight into it. I've got it on my mouse. I've got lots of buttons on my mouse, which does one. It's basically the same hotkey as my crack shot from my Explorer. It's the easiest way of doing it, in my opinion. Okay, Imperial Unity is in. Lots of coiner here. Doesn't have a shipment ready to go there. That's the problem with not having a TP. That is the downside of not having a TP here. And these priestesses are getting baited. But finally, we got Jesuits on the way. He's got a lot of villagers. Look, 11 villagers on the community plaza. That's probably a way he's getting around the TP. Don't think I like that as much. I love how he just has a solid 18 hand attack. Like, that's so good. Like, he's absolutely annihilating Ulons. Love it. So currently getting 8 XP per second on the Community Plaza. Interesting way of getting the XP, but a TP is definitely better. But like I said, he's got 2 of these canchers, so better eco, faster age up, etc., etc. Okay, so finally, 8.5 minutes. The fortress is in for Germany. And, oh, wow, look at this. He gets Manchu. Oh, baby. We're going to have an OP Goon versus OP Goon standoff by the looks of it. Oh, no, he cancels it. Okay, that's a shame. Manchu's such a good mercenary to make. Looks like he's probably just going to get a shipment instead of make them, which is fair enough. What does he go for first? Yep, Jaegers. Okay, that's going to counter the Jesuits. Yeah, and he's going to make Manchu behind it. Being able to get Manchu from the saloon is so good. But going to run into some trouble here. It's going to be a nice raid. There's at least 1 villager, maybe 2. If he micros it, yeah, it should be 2. Should be 2. There's only 1. Okie doke. Das Bierhaus. Okay, it's going to be super annoying. Manchu about to pop. God, they're so much stronger, but the Conquistadors do have that one area effect, which is nice. But they just will take a long time, a real long time to kill these Manchu. And that time is going to be enough for the the Jaegers to get here. And that is going to force the Conquistadors to queef on out of there. Yeah, that's what a queef sounds like. Wow, he's gone for double Conquistadors. Let's seize down that TP by the looks of it as well. That's a valuable economic resource for Germany. Oh, he stopped. No, he doesn't. Okay, nice. Oh, and the Jaegers. Yeah, he's teasing. He's teasing. They do get some shots off. Are we going to get a kill? We are. Nice. Oh, wow. Okay, they're still going. Nice. Why they slowed down? Oh, he bought his Explorer. That was a big mistake. Allowed an extra... Wow, allowed so many extra shots there by drag boxing everything in there. Should have just let that run. He should have ran that, you know, down this way. And a bit of a micro mistake there. Okay, now we've got some Blackwoods. Oh, look, that's a very early mercenary. He's sending mercenary camps before improved mercenaries? I'm not sure about that. But nice maneuverability here. He's just going to go straight for the second TP, and that's probably going to work, you know. Okay, that's a decent amount of Manchu now. Okay, nice. Nice. Lancers are not going to be a problem right now. Oh, he did send Aymara. What a genius. Man knows about the card. So this German player is going to have some serious kiting ability here. They are shock infantry, I believe, so they do get countered by anti-cav. Yeah. Just let the man stand there and shoot. Oh my god, look at the damage. 23 hand attack times 5? They're better than spies almost. Wait, do spies have 100 damage or 200 damage? I can't remember. But oh my god, they're killing the Manchu as well. Oh my goodness. The poor Manchu, they have 40% melee resist as well, and they were getting annihilated. Oh my god, I mean, you know, not pro level micro, I have to admit, but still, god damn. God damn. Lancers, and now Lancers are on the way. This feels like Lancers are going to win. This is going to be a very short native versus... Oh, look how cool mercenary camps look. Such a shame we don't see this very often. Look how cool they are. These things should get buffed. 0.24, yeah, it's not enough. And why it turns your saloons into them, I don't know. So mercenary camps, if anyone doesn't know, you can get 4 of these. Given 0.24 coin per second. But the important thing about them is that it lets you make Black Riders and Jaegers from them. So you get some of the best mercenaries in the game. And you can make them from a quadruple racks, essentially. So it's a very good late game mercenary kind of build. Got to be careful about those Lancers. Yeah, but with the Aymara support here... And don't forget, Aymara support is cheaper as well because he sent Imperial Unity. So that's only like 250 coin or so. And yeah, absolutely no anti-cav. Where's the anti-cav? Oh god, he's making more Jaegers. Why would you make more Jaegers? Oh, because Black Riders are on the way. That's why. That's why. But he still gets some good kills against the Jaegers. My door keeps opening. It's like a ghost, isn't it? That's why I keep going over to the side over here. Stay. Stay. Talking to the door. Okay, so 35, but he's still got... Look how... He's just kept this amount of villagers on XP. That's 8.5 TPs worth of XP. That's crazy. Yeah, look at this. Double racks and triple racks in Jaegers. Oh, but he's went a bit too far there. And look how much of these Aymara support chassis there are. You're not going to be able to kite that. Oh, they're going to get mauled. They are going to get mauled. And even the Black Riders, like the Manchu, they have 40% range resist. They're supposed to be good against melee units, but not against these melee units. Who would have thought Chaskeys is the perfect counter to any mercenary build? I don't think I've not really seen Chaskeys used in such an emphasis against mercs like this before. So good. So good. Well, this game is going to be titled, which is stronger, mercenaries or natives? But it's not really been about natives or mercenaries. It's been about Chaskeys. Oh, he gets Bosniaks again as well. He's able to make Bosniaks. God, they're good. But again, not that good against Chaskies. And that he's, yeah, can get Black Rider. He can make Jaegers, Manchu, Black Riders, Bosniaks, all A to S tier units. All A to S tier mercenary units. And funny enough, the thing that's done the most damage here is his normal H2 cavalry units. Yeah, that's going to be GG right there. And Mr. T-Rex calls GG. Well played to Bombalicious. Natives versus mercenaries. But it was really more about Chaskies and some very sus micro this game. But nonetheless, we got to see mercenary camps, which is always, always cool. That might be on the thumbnail, I'm not going to lie. So I love clickbaiting you guys. I love clickbaiting you, and then it turns into a rage bait because you see this on the thumbnail. You're like, oh, yeah, let's go. And then, yeah, it's not quite as good as you thought it might be. But anyways, you know I've got to do the clickbait. Well played. Fun game. Imperial Unity versus mercenary camps. We didn't get improved mercenaries, but I don't think that would have made a difference, to be quite honest with you. And, yeah. Not sure how he counters the Aymara support there. Maybe adds in, like, cavalry or something. I don't know what he does here. A meat shield. You need some kind of meat shield to defend against the Chaskies, because those Chaskies are a problem. 23 hand attack with a 5 multiplier. Yeah, that's pretty insane. They also have a 4.5 multiplier versus heroes. Yeah, damn. Damn. So if you guys want to look at the post-game stats. Military unit population. Oh, my God. It's 61, 53. Oh, God. That's disgusting. I mean, natives don't give you any population. But if we go to military unit count, yeah, Bombalicious was smashing it. But again, that doesn't take into consideration the population cost anyway. So all resources gathered. Doesn't matter. I mean, he had most of his fills on the community plaza. Most made unit. Chasky versus Mode Bay unit Jaeger. Yeah, Chasky's going to come out on top there. Hope you guys enjoyed today's game, and I'll catch you in the next mid-elo boss game. Peace.